Thank you so much for coming out tonight. We really appreciate having you here. So we tried to make this show family friendly for you. And when we say family friendly, we mean that we want to be best friends with your family by the end of the night. We're actually really desperate about that. But yeah, I think the concept of family friendliness is pretty odd to begin with because you guys are all adults. Why do we, as younger, less practiced adults, feel the need to cover your ears? Like, mama can't hear fuck, y'all, mama can't hear fuck. I think it's because we have so many memories of watching Disney movies with our parents, and we thought that they were the ones who liked them. Like, my mom's favorite movie is Aladdin, and my dad likes Superbud. I hate to tell you this, but your mom likes 50 Shades, and your dad likes The Hangover. So, to all the parents, I think it would be cruel if we forced you to sit through another family-friendly show. You have suffered enough. You watched Shrek 57 times. You've been through the ringer. And when I think about myself as a future parent and my future reject college-age child, if they told me like a knock-knock joke, I think I'd be unamused. They'd be like, "Aren't you glad I didn't say banana?" And I'd be like, I raised you better. And also, when I'm a real grown-up, I don't think I'm gonna revert to like rated G for guidance. When I'm a real grown-up, I still think I'm gonna like hear about people's taints like all the time. So, I guess we make the same assumption about you all. You guys wanna know who I hate? I really hate young adults who don't cuss. I know a surprising number of people my own age who refuse to use profanity on ethical grounds, and it absolutely baffles me. But have you ever noticed that people who don't cuss are the angriest people? The train will be like 10 minutes late, and they'll be like, "I can't with this shiz." Like to the trash can, be like, "Be on time, dag nabbit." Jeez. Yeah. So a lot of times when you ask people what they think the worst swear word is, they'll generally either say "God damn it" or "cunt." But if that is your answer, you have never heard a young man with a musty neck beard use the word frickin'. I genuinely believe frickin' is the most violent word in the English language. You'll have a very manageable conflict with these young men, and they'll be like, "What the frick, man? You're so frickin' annoying." And then their face will be like tomato red, and like their veins will be pulsing through their neck beard. It's really scary. Say what you want about goddammit and cunt, but when I hear frickin', oh, chills. I knew this really religious boy back home who would always say "holy sassafras," which doesn't sound intimidating, because sassafras is a medium-sized deciduous tree. However, he said sassafras with fire on his tongue. He would slam his fist on the table and be like, "Holy sassafras, you shut your mouth right now." It was terrifying. He would also like to mix in other words in there, like "holy Minnesota sassafras." It was wild. Another thing about him is that when he yelled, bubbles would start to foam up around the edge of his mouth. So he'd be like, "In the name of Albuquerque, sassafras, you sit down right now." And he'd just be like frothing at the mouth. It's terrifying. Yeah, I also knew this girl who is really into correcting people. And one time she got mad at me because I made a "your mom" joke, and she said it was stupid and offensive, and so I was like, "Your mom is stupid and offensive." But I had to give it to her because she was really smart. She knew a lot of facts, but unlike me, she wasn't blessed with a spirit of undying curiosity. So for her, knowledge was a competition. So I was always really, really scared to see something stupid around her, because who knows, she could unleash some G-rated fury that would pass the Bechdel test. You guys know about ChatGPT? Well, it's this like online AI bot that will write whatever it tells you to. But I recently learned, at a particularly low point in my life, that it draws the line at smut. So the future lawyers of America can plagiarize all their essays, but once someone tries to get randy with the robot, that's when they shut it down. And think of it this way. The future doctors of America. They're going to be so unprepared. They're cheating on all their homework assignments. But poor college student Jacob, he's so alone. He can't read an innocent story about Jennifer Aniston eating not one but 3 bananas as she floats down a lazy river. It's not fair. Personally, I think academic dishonesty is a lot worse than masturbation. Now, all our doctors and lawyers are going to be bad, and poor Jacob is going to be filled with shame. And that, my friends, is the danger of family friendliness. All right, that's my time, y'all. Thank you so much. Up next, we have our only freshman in the group. But don't let that fool you, because he's a very funny fellow. Give it up for Luke.